It has really extensive remnant dry forests, some of the best remaining in the state of Hawaii that I've found. That's dominated by llama and alahe'e, two of the main species down here, but it also has an incredible population of native willy trees, which are really special. So folks have wanted to protect this forest for a long time, and one of the ways that a few years ago folks got together to think about how to protect the forest was to work together between DLNR and the University of Hawai Community College system.
Hawaii is going to plant, conserve, and restore 100 million trees by 2030. This is part of a global effort to plant, conserve, and restore 1 trillion trees. We have this terrific partnership with your great people from DOFAW and DLNR to make this happen. Is something that is so exciting for our community. You will get a chance to add to those trees in just a moment. We've got a beautiful tree for you. And you will find also, I believe, in the ho'okupu that you will take away from here also something that will remind you of our words here now and your great declaration of last September.
The tropical dry forests contain a large portion of the state's plant biodiversity, and they're highly threatened as well. So over 95% of the tropical dry forests in Hawaii have been lost. Remnant patches such as these, where we have pockets of the existing forest that's still there, are just so important to protect because they're kind of the last vestiges of this really important ecosystem that used to be much more widespread. There are a number of threats, but probably the most significant ones of those would be wildfire. We lose every year. We lose more and more dry forest to wildfire because of a lot having to do with invasive fire-prone grasses.
One there.
This is such a resource, a potential resource for the community college, for students, staff, and faculty, and the surrounding community. And so we've talked about this as being a living laboratory and a potential place for students to learn about conservation, natural resource management, native and indigenous species, and successful stewardship techniques for how to take care of those species and ensure that they can survive with climate change.